In today's video, I go and check out this New Zealand car, and as if that doesn't tick all the boxes already, there just continued to be surprise after surprise, including some Wasabi Spec gems. Wait, what? Did I say ticks all the boxes or tickles the boxes? Because that's very different. Well, without re-listening, we may never know. But one thing we know is that, of course, I drove for hours and hours and hours to go and see this car, so you could just click like or subscribe. Make sure you're subscribed, because I've heard horror stories, people who haven't seen my videos pop up in their feed, who are subscribed. Hey, g'day everyone, Daniel O'Grady. Welcome to another WasabiCars video. Hope you are doing well. And I am in Kumamoto. Beautiful Kumamoto at Beat Speed 2 Racing. And I came here because I was tipped off that there was a very special car here, and here it is. So I've just arrived really, and I have precious little information on this car, but I'll tell you what little I do know. It's a car from New Zealand. In a bid to find more out about this car, I utilised what the kids are calling the information superhighway, and I headed to Datsun1200.com, where they had tons of information about this NZ specific model. And I do thank Secret Factory Japan for pointing me there. So what we've got here is a Datsun 1200 SSS, and this was a car developed, assembled and marketed locally in New Zealand. Naturally, I'll be pointing out all the cool things about this car, but I do have a story to tell, and it starts off me feeling pretty cool about myself and ends with me confronted by my own shameful behaviour. Let me tell you all about it. So that morning I knock on the door and humbly ask if I could do a video of this Datsun. Turns out he's a bit of a WasabiCars fan, which made me feel pretty good about myself. So I went outside to shoot the video. He contacts his buddy, who rocks up a few minutes later, and it's a car I have definitely seen before. Heck, it's owned by someone who I've met before. Here's how his Skyline looked in 2012, and it was sometime between then and last Sunday that I saw him at an event, but I didn't know it was him. I just saw a guy standing there staring at me, and I made a rude face like, "What are you looking at, mate?" After making that face, I went, "Oh, he owns that car. Oh, we know each other. Oh." And so, when he rocked up to Beat Speed 2 Racing, the first thing I had to do was apologise. Yeah, pays to be nice, people. Turns out Mr. Garage owner is a Celica fan. Badge says it's a 1600 LT grade. Engine is a double overhead cam 2TG. And I believe this is his Celica from back in 2012. And then of course outside another couple more. This one is particularly sad. And the sight of the R30 doesn't spark joy either. And finally we're back to the Datsun, and the first thing I'd like to tackle is just how NZ this car is, and I would point you to the Pilkington glass all round on this car. And should there be any remaining doubt, I would direct you to the radiator. And the next debate I'd like to sidestep is this a real SSS? Look, I've seen plenty of inconsistencies with the SSS models presented online. Yes, or maybe this one's got some inconsistent things too. But bottom line is I can do nothing more than present the car as it is presented to me. So yeah, it's a SSS. Let's begin with the bonnet blackouts. It's got them, and then the SSS badge on the grille, presumably sourced from a 510 Bluebird. I'm gonna say that's a safe bet. And then zipping around to the wheels, we've got 12-inch 5-slotters by Ward wheels. And of course topped off with center caps with the Datsun logo. I'm not gonna lie, I've really got my eye on that interior, because that's where we see more SSS specific bits. Crack the door and there it is. Condition looks amazing, but I was getting the impression that this had indeed had a bit of a restoration, sympathetic or otherwise. You know, there were some inconsistencies, some rough edges here and there. Now what's popping out to me is that steering wheel, and this one clearly is different to the SSS literature that I've seen online. So it came from somewhere, but everything else seems to be consistent in my eyes. Yep, a SSS badge on the glove box. In the center console we've got a VDO tacho. It goes up to 8,000 revs. Oh, let's pop the bonnet. Is that what? Ja-ja. Engine time, and you've got an A12 series Nissan Datsun engine, carburetors, twin Delloros, and the intake manifold they're connected to is an NZ product. The SSS also had a hot cam and extractors, aka header pipes. Engine output was raised from the factory 69 horsepower to about 90 horsepower. I'm sure I missed a bunch of stuff, but researching for videos is not fun. I really want to thank the guys at Beat Speed 2 for the hospitality, and a special thank you to everyone watching in New Zealand. I've had plenty of support from there over the years, so very much appreciated. Everyone, thanks so much. I'll be back next Saturday with another WasabiCars video, and until then, take it easy.